Hey there, welcome back. It's day 4 of Kathy Rain. Quick recap of yesterday. We have found out who, well, we don't know exactly who. We know more about the pyre dealers. A man and a woman, bald man to be precise. They interview their customers before they give their free sample. So our primary lead is that they are undercover experimenters trying out a new drug, which is highly illegal, but you know, people will do anything to make progress sometimes. Josh unfortunately got fired, well, suspended for helping us with the fingerprint. At least that's what he thinks. He was pretty drunk when he came to us last night. We met Tabitha, who was from the fingerprint. Appears to be a normal plant shop lady, but she is the one who produces and makes the mirrors that are used for the murders. So whether she knows more than she was letting on, whether she's just a unknowing accomplice, remains to be seen. And with that, let's begin our day. Oh yeah, and we talked to our mom. The first victim, Rosie, was banging a patient, which is why her husband left her. And that's pretty much all we know about that one, I think.
Nah, I'll let her sleep in peace.
Hey, it's Lucas. I just heard back from an informant of mine. And apparently, our boy FaZe was sighted downtown this morning. You know, near the pawn shop. Alright, kid, we're even.
Perfect. I gotta head there right away. Maybe the guy's still around.
FaZe is connected to the dealers. He
Here we go again.
finds them targets. We don't know yet. He's
Pattern.
connected.
Stab, fall, hang, burn. Mirrors are portals. Inception occurred in 1995. T. 1995? No, it can't be. Is this all connected to what happened in Conwell Springs? Pattern. Stab, fall, hang, burn. Mirrors are portals. Inception occurred in 1995.
If it's only a loop of 4, then we've started the loop over again with a 5th or a 2nd stabbing. Means next is someone's gonna fall? Question mark.
Hey, Corey, right?
Only Ma calls me that. It's FaZe, homegirl.
Sure thing. FaZe homegirl.
You one of those sassy-ass chicks, huh?
I've been known to mouth off on occasion. But wait a minute, you look familiar.
Huh? What are you on about? The FaZe ain't never seen you before.
It's the junkie from the hill.
Yeah, you're that raving lunatic I electrocuted up on Constance Hill.
Damn, that was you? Oh man, my bad. I was fucked up that day. No doubt, yo.
No shit you were. You better keep your distance, buddy.
Oh, come on, I'm all good now. I just had a tiny little pick-me-up this morning. That's it, I swear.
Uh-huh. At least you're lucid enough for a fucking conversation.
You got me good, though, no joke. Look at this sick bump on my head, and I still can't feel some toes on my foot, for real.
Well, you had it coming. Look, FaZe, people have been saying that you're a guy with some useful information.
Oh, yeah, I guess the FaZe knows a thing or two. All right then, speak.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
That crazy killer? Nothing. FaZe ain't that much of a creep.
I have a feeling he only knows about the dealers and the drugs. But I'm gonna go through everything just to, let him get his voice lines out there. The voice actors did a great job on this game.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair, the latest Soothsayer victim?
Look, I know nothing about no murders,
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Huh? The what mirrors?
Never mind. Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Nope, never went in a church since Catholic school. Fuck that shit.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
Sure, stayed there a few years back.
You heard there was a Soothsayer murder there, right?
Oh shit, that was the place? Nah, I didn't know that.
I've been told you scored some pyre. Is that right?
Oh man, yes, just once. I'd do anything to feel that high again.
Yeah? What's so special about it?
You'd have to be a junkie to understand. The FaZe has tried every psychedelic under the sun. LSD, DMT, shrooms, none of them compare to pyre. Mind at large, pure and simple.
Mind at large? What does that mean?
That we have like a filter in our brains, keeping us from seeing what's really out there. Drugs like pyre numb that filter, allowing us to see alternate realities, astral realms, all kinds of wild shit, yo.
Interesting. And what did pyre make you see?
Man, most of it can't be described with words. One thing is burned into my mind, though. The eye. The eye of the universe staring back at me. I never believed in a god before, but now I ain't so sure.
How did you get pyre in the first place? It seems hard to come by.
The pyre dealers came to me. Makes sense, I've been a steady dope fiend for 15-something years now. Guess they went with the tried and true, huh?
Right. I've also heard rumors about some kind of interview. Is there any truth to that?
Oh yeah, those fuckers asked all sorts of questions. About my childhood, dramas, and whatnot. Wasn't no problem for me to yap about. The FaZe is an open book.
Curious. Does the name Rachel Wang mean anything to you?
Nah, never heard of that chick.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
Nope, don't know that name.
I don't want to ask him about that. So, the pyre dealers. It's a man and a woman, right?
Yeah, dude's a big bald guy. I'll never forget his face. Creepy motherfucker.
Creepy how?
I don't know, man. He was intense. You know, not looking at you, but through you? Like I was a thing, not a person.
What about the woman?
I just caught a quick glimpse of her. She wore a hood. Saw some pretty nasty scars, though. Something seriously fucking bad happened to that chick.
She had scars? On her face?
Yeah, on one side. Melted skin, like from burns, acid, or some shit like that.
Damn. Got any more details on this couple? You know, what they were wearing or what they looked like?
Both white people. She didn't seem too old, like your age maybe. Dressed in all black. I guess she wasn't too girly, you know. What's the word for it when you're in between?
Androgynous?
Yeah, androgynous, that's what she was.
Got it. And what about the man?
In his 40s or so. Bald head, big black eyebrows, brown eyes, and like I said, intense fucking energy. Major big bad wolf vibes coming off that dude.
All right. Thanks. So, what's your deal, FaZe?
Me? Well, you know, just another street dog trying to get by.
Yeah? How's that going for you?
Well, fuck, not great. But I mean, could be worse. At least it's summer soon.
I see. Have you been making graffiti long?
Forever. The Fays always loved drawing, even as a kid. Art was probably the only subject I ever passed.
That's an interesting graffiti you've got there.
Badass, isn't it? It's my tribute to Pyre, the best hit I ever had.
The eye. That's what you saw?
Yeah, the eye of the universe staring back at me.
You seem like the kind of guy who knows some tricks to get quick money, am I right?
Why, you looking for a gig?
Not quite that desperate yet. I don't want to ask him about that. Are you a regular customer here at the pawn shop?
Nah, when I need a fence, I got my own guy on the other side of town.
Gutsy move. Spraying graffiti like this when the shop's open and all?
That's the Fays, baby. Always living on the edge.
I don't want to ask. You smoke?
Tobacco? Fuck no. That shit kills people.
I don't want to show. What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Huh?
Never mind. I don't want to show. Hey, have a look at this. Do you recognize any of these men?
Oh, fuck. That's him.
Oh shit, I
The
hadn't thought
tall,
about that.
bald guy.
You sure? The man called Vic?
200%. That's the Pyre dealer.
Well then, I guess it's time to go visit the ranger station.
What the fuck do you mean? Bro, are you crazy? Bad wolf energy, like don't go. What
I don't
the
want
fuck?
to show that to him.
What's up with this little rainbow thing?
Oh, just an unprompted gift from this new age girl I met. I don't want.
Oh, you're into the art of lockpicking, huh?
You could say that. I've been finding myself picking a lot of locks lately.
Sounds like I'm not the only one with a knack for finding trouble.
I don't want to show.
Yo, get that thing away from me!
Sorry, couldn't resist.
You clearly ain't ever been tased. Shouldn't wave that around all casual like that.
I'll let you get back to your tag.
Peace out.
All right, I think that's everything he knows. Hiding in plain sight, this guy.
I don't know if it was the ranger chief who came to check on the cabin. It might have been Vic trying to secure evidence. We'll have to see.
Complimentary refreshments. I'm not thirsty, though. I know nothing about fish, but I guess nailing it to the friggin' wall must mean it's not a bad catch. Brochures of various outdoor activities around Bear Creek. Nothing here looks very interesting to me at the moment. What a monstrosity. Better not turn that on or the building might lift off. Overpriced pictures of landmarks I've seen 100 times? No thanks. Looks like a map of the immediate surroundings here in Bear Creek. Various points of interest are marked out.
Hello there, and welcome to the Bear Creek Ranger Station.
Why aren't you chipper? Cassie, I have a few questions if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all. Happy to help.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
Horrific stuff, but I don't know much about the murder that happened here on park grounds. Only senior rangers dealt with that.
So, Deborah Sinclair. Must have been quite a shock, huh?
Yeah, it was horrible. Everyone around here loved Debbie.
Did you know her personally?
I wouldn't say that. I just met her a couple of times. Lovely lady, though. She'll be missed.
What do you know about Jane Doe, the fourth Soothsayer victim?
Nothing much, sorry. Besides Debbie, I'm not in the loop on the Soothsayer victims.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Well, they're part of the Soothsayer's MO, right? I haven't come across one in my private life, though.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Nope, I haven't heard of that one.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
Haven't heard of it, sorry.
Do you know what pyre is?
You mean like a fire?
No, this is an illegal drug.
Oh, I must have missed the memo on that one.
Does the name Rachel Wang mean anything to you?
Nope, sorry.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
No, I don't think so.
I don't want to ask her about that. Do you recognize the name Corey Finnegan? He also goes by the moniker FaZe.
Doesn't sound like anyone I know, sorry.
There's this drug dealer I'm pursuing. A woman my age with some kind of facial scars.
Oh, I can't help you there. I haven't seen a person like that.
So I saw in this brochure that a park ranger called Vic works here. Is that correct?
Sure, Ranger Cooper is one of the rangers assigned to this district.
Ranger Cooper, huh? But what's his full name? Can I talk to him?
It's Victor Cooper, but he's off duty right now.
Off duty? For how long? Why?
Oh, shoot! I don't have any of those details.
Well, what about a phone number or an address?
I'm not allowed to give out that information. Sorry. You'll have to run it by the chief.
Well, fine. Let's talk to the chief then.
Oh, double shoot! He's not here on Saturdays. He'll be back on Monday morning.
Well, all right.
That'll be enough to go through the yellow book, maybe.
What's in there?
That's Chief Walker's office, but he's not in right now.
Otherwise, maybe Lucas can get us something tonight.
I don't want to ask her about that. I don't want to ask. Big fish over there. Who caught it?
Chief Walker, of course. He's a legendary fisherman around here. Biggest largemouth bass caught in over 30 years.
That's the big...
Tell me about it. We wouldn't be able to hear ourselves talking if it was turned on.
That will come into play later.
I don't want to ask her about that. I don't want to ask...
Or it won't. You never know with these games.
That's all I needed.
You're more...
Since I have a better description of both drug dealers now, it's probably worthwhile to return to some of the earlier witnesses. Hey, Cassie.
Yeah?
Also, I want to talk to her about everything in my inventory. One at a time.
I don't want to ask her about that. I don't want to... What do you know about...
Well, they're part of the suit.
I don't want to... I don't want... I came across one of...
Nice, isn't it? I was the one who came up with the idea. I love community building.
Probably... I don't want to... I don't want to... I don't want... I don't want to... I don't want to... I don't want... I don't want... All right.
Bye-bye.
So now I need to think about people who may have witnessed either Vic or the scarred woman. I guess any of the crime scenes would be a good place to start. Meadow? Meadow, maybe. We'll talk to Meadow first. He's a weird one, but I don't know.
I guess she's not home.
This one's kind of important because I feel like there's a lot we didn't do the first time we were here. We weren't able to get inside the building, so maybe we can now.
Let's not get any crazy ideas. Hello again, Father.
Welcome back, my child. What can I help you with?
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
No, I don't know that woman.
I don't want to. Do you recognize the name Corey Finnegan? He also goes by the moniker FaZe.
That name doesn't sound familiar to me.
I'm trying to find a park ranger named Victor Cooper. Do you know him?
No, I don't know that person.
I'm looking for a young drug dealer, a woman with facial scars. Ring a bell?
I happen to recall a person like that. A homeless woman whom Ben was helping get back
I
on
kind
her
of
feet.
expected this.
Wow, really?
Yes, about your age. No drug dealer to my knowledge, but she had some sort of scars on the side of her face, yes.
Amazing. Is there anything else you can remember about her?
I'm afraid not. My memory has seen better days, and this was years ago.
Well, is there any more information about her somewhere? Maybe in Ben's records, if he had any.
I suppose I could check, but I would need a name.
Darn. Well, I'll keep that in mind. I don't want to All right,
Goodbye.
let's not get any...
Alright, so if we can get the woman's name, we can come back to the church. Dick Cooper, we can try on the phone. Let's actually go do that first. Maybe that will get us some more clues. And if we can't get him off the yellow pages, then we'll look elsewhere. Oh, a message.
I should listen to my answering machine first.
Hey, it's Eileen. I just got a really strange call from a girl called Rachel, who says that I gave her my card, which I didn't.
Ooh.
And, you know, you took one of mine a few days ago, so she sounded really messed up. I don't know what your angle is with her, but I really hope you're not trying to manipulate a vulnerable person. Well, anyway, if you know who she is, I think she could use some help. Bye.
Uh-oh. I should probably go and check what's going on with Rachel.
Alright, in your plans, we'll go to Rachel first.
Nothing. Guess it's not gonna be that easy.
We tried. Now we have to look elsewhere.
Nothing. No need. Nope. That doesn't make any... Huh. Aren't those Rachel's?
Ah, that's not good. Oh no, number 2 was fall.
Oh no. Hey there, Rachel.
Oh, it's you. I wonder what went through his mind as he fell. Was he confused? Scared?
Probably. But no matter what he felt, I'm sure he wouldn't wish the same for you.
Of course not. He was such a kind, caring man. And I'll never see him again in this world.
You still have the memories.
I do. And they torment me, keeping me up all night.
Maybe step one.
I need to escape. Lord,
Don't do
forgive
it.
me.
No.
Don't!
Not after one. Oh, come.
I wonder what went through his mind as he fell. Was he confused? Scared?
Alright, so we gotta get it right. I think this was correct.
Probably. But no matter what he felt, I'm sure he wouldn't wish the same for you.
Of course not. He was such a kind, caring man. And I'll never see him again in this world.
Maybe 3? Maybe 3 seems like it's questioning her reasons for, like, doing this. And that might cast doubts on her willingness to go through with it. I think this is, like, a push off the edge. So I'm gonna go with 3. And if it's wrong, we'll do 1.
Why do you think you'll see Eric in the afterlife?
Because we're supposed to be together. I know it in my heart.
Alright, okay. That does not sound right to me. We'll think about it. Let's check the other options. Oh, that is a slap in the face. We're not doing that one. More along the questioning line, but making Eric out to be a bad guy doesn't feel right either. I wish I could remember what she just said. Well, 1 and 2 immediately turned me off. 3 was the only one I was slightly 50-50 on. Are you sure that's God's will? You said it yourself, Eric was a sinner. You're not. You're different, you don't have to do this kind of thing? But is that the right thing to say? She's still very religious, right? Man, I'm gonna fuck this up so many times. I'm gonna go for 3.
Are you sure that's God's will? You said it yourself. Eric was a sinner. You're not.
Suicide is a sin. If I defile my soul, we'll be back together again. Lord, forgive me. I wonder what went through his mind as he fell.
Probably.
Of course, and I'll...
Why?
Because we're supposed to be together.
We're supposed to be together. I know it in my heart. This is, he didn't choose you, and he never would. So you have to stay here? Question mark? That can't be true. You were there all along, but he chose all those other women. Evidence? Show her the evidence and be like, you're just kind of making up stories? Let me try this one.
That can't be true. You were there all along, but he chose all those other women.
It wasn't his fault. He was drowning in temptation. His immortal soul will see the truth. Lord.
Come on.
I wonder what...
Probably.
Of course, and I'll...
Why?
Because we're...
If Eric would reunite with anyone in death, it would be Sarah.
He did love her. He talked about her all the time.
Yes. Think about it. What started Eric's spiral of destruction? Sarah's death. She's the one he always wanted. Everything he did was to try and distract himself from that fact.
You're right. What am I doing? This can't be God's plan.
It can't.
All right, well, I tried the God angle.
wants something
you didn't
better
like it.
for you.
Sorry, a little, probably a lot inappropriate at this certain conjecture.
I can't believe I came so close to doing that.
You didn't go through with it, and that's what matters. You need to promise you'll get some help, though.
I will. Promise. I suppose you had some questions for me, though, since you came back here.
Oh, I guess I did. I almost forgot, given everything that just happened.
Okay. What did you want to know?
I'm looking for a young woman with some kind of facial scars. Can you recall a person like that?
Oh, yeah. Her. Looked like burn scars to me, but she wore a hood and wasn't facing me, so I couldn't tell for sure.
Wow, really? Tell me more, please.
She was one of Eric's girls, I think. I saw them a few times out of the hallway. A real harpy, that one.
Yeah? Why do you say that?
This is off the record, right? I could get in real trouble for what I'm about to tell you.
Of course, you have my word.
Well, I was really worried about Eric, so I made sure to write down everything he was up to, so I could help him better, and I overheard them talking.
Are you telling me you have a transcript?
Yes.
Well, Rachel, that would be tremendously useful to me.
I realize that. I'm not comfortable giving you all of my notes. Some of them are private, but I can give you a copy of the transcript with the scarred girl.
That would be amazing. Thanks.
Okay, wait here. I'll be right back. Here you go.
Perfect. Thanks, Rachel.
You're welcome.
I'm trying to find a park ranger named Victor Cooper. Do you know him?
No, sorry.
Does the name Tabitha Caldwell mean anything to you?
No, I haven't heard that name before.
I don't want to ask her about that. Do you know Corey Finnegan? He may also go by the name FaZe.
No, I haven't heard that name before.
I think we're probably good then. We'll look through the transcript on our own.
All right. I need to leave now. Will you be okay?
I will. I think I'd like to be left alone now. I'll go call my pastor.
All right. Take care, Rachel, and, God bless you.
You too, Eileen.
Actually, never mind. Bye.
Alright, I think Faith is her name. This isn't him saying that he must have faith. This is him saying, hey Faith, stop talking, I know. And then back down here, he's like, that Faith, huh? Just lovely. He's enamored with her. And then Rachel just got the wrong idea here.
Rachel seems to think they were talking about Faith, but I think that's actually her name.
Well done, Kathy. Well done. I should just click the button next time. Kathy's a better detective than I ever will be. gonna try the church. Maybe faith is enough to go off of, maybe not. Surely he can't help that many people. Maybe he doesn't have that many records. And of those records, only a few of them would certainly be named Faith. But they could be distracted by something else. Who knows?
Another thing.
Yes?
So, remember that scarred homeless woman we talked about? I think her name is Faith.
Ah, interesting. Give me a moment to check the records. Yes, there was a Faith Cyrene. An apartment was arranged for her at 12 Onyx Row in 1996. No phone number listed.
That's tremendously helpful. Thanks.
You're quite welcome. I sincerely hope she provides the answers you're looking for.
All right, I'm heading back out.
Goodbye.
That's my best lead yet, but it's getting late. I better swing by the office and grab a bite to eat before I check it out.
Don't go there at night. Don't go there at night. Don't go there at night. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing this?
No need. I better not. No time. No time to.
Wait, hold on. She said she was gonna get something to eat.
Yeah.
What are we gonna eat?
I figured the room needs. Standard electric.
That's just like a thing she said. Yeah, I don't think I actually have any
A
food.
postcard left by Jimmy. He was Nah. Locked. Guess no one's home. No reason to go up there. No, I'm not going back out there now.
Ah, I see.
Huh. Various groceries. Nothing out of the ordinary. Huh. That poor thing doesn't put a dent in the god-awful aesthetic of this room. I guess she likes to sleep rough. All empty. This isn't a residence, it's a safe house. Pretty decent view of the city from up here. Certainly beats the brick wall outside my office window. Looks barely used. Guess Faith doesn't spend much time here. Freshly eaten. Somebody was here recently.
Maybe we shouldn't be here then.
No proper bed, but a cell phone. This gal needs to get her priorities straight. Fuck. That came from the roof.
Okay, so we're leaving, right?
No time for that. I need to go check.
Nah. Lucas, no!
The alley. Watch out.
It's fine. She's just trying to get away. We need to get you to a doctor.
Too late. I won't.
Lucas! No. You're not gonna get away with this. I'm gonna catch you, and I'm gonna kill you.
Come on, kid. Time to get back up.
Lucas?
Who else? Your mother?
Wait, you didn't bleed out?
Passed out from the pain. Didn't bother to check my pulse, did you?
That doesn't... I'm dead, aren't I?
Ha! Yeah, I see how that could make sense. Maybe you cracked your skull on the pavement and this is our last tango. That'd be pretty funny.
No, I can't be fucking dead. I'm supposed to avenge you.
Avenge me? An alcoholic has-been? Wife and kids who loathe him? Please. You should be concerned with whomever is willing to avenge you.
I don't think anyone would do that for me. Anyone alive, that is.
No argument there. You haven't been making friends lately, have you?
I guess not. I'm sorry, Lucas. I should have been there for you.
Why should you? You're too good for that. You're new blood, and I'm just a fossil.
That's not...
Let's not play games, kid. I know you. Afterlife or not, we can't stay here. This place reeks of gasoline. Come on. I know the way.
Hey, wait up.
I know Lucas said it wasn't, but I do think this is a dream sequence.
What's going on, Lucas?
Coma sequence, something like that.
Oh, that's all I need. Just a couple of more cases. Then I'm riding off into the sunset.
The blue and red is the ambulance coming to pick us up.
Yeah. Is it that obvious?
He's gone.
Yeah, I'm okay. Time to move on, huh?
So, there's something I need to tell you. Lucas?
Here's Kathy Rain!
What the hell is this? Who said that?
Now, who's got something to say to the one and only badass bitch herself?
I'm tired of being manipulated, Kathy. You've always got some hidden agenda. I've been nothing but a good friend to you, and there's only so much I can take. We were great together at Rain Investigations, and then you had to ruin it all by blaming me when things started to go downhill. That was so unfair, and it really hurt me. Will you ever change?
I'm too scared. Whenever I've been vulnerable, I've been abandoned.
When we were young, you used me and threw me away. That really fucked me up. And now you're doing it again. Have you ever thought about why you're alone? Why everything keeps going to shit?
Sitting in a pile of shit is exactly where I'm supposed to be. Happiness is never anything but a brief, fleeting respite.
Who are you? And what did you do to my fucking daughter?
I'm right here, Mom. Ready to take out the trash.
Hallelujah!
Uh-oh, somebody's out for blood.
Time to bash some sense into you, bitch. Can't. This is confusing. It wasn't me, was it? I want to wake up. No! She is not worthy. And then... Before we... There was... God, what a nightmare. Good girl. Let's go back to sleep. What's that, honey? We got a rat in here?
I am in you now. I know your flesh and your fiery heart. A heart that yearns to be crushed before the immolation takes hold and nothing remains.
This isn't real. I destroyed you. I destroyed the place you came from.
There is no death, only change. I am the limb of man, but you may call me Mr. Burgundy. Now, let the liturgy commence.
It was him, yet it wasn't. He realized that he had to be the one to pass through the threshold. He had to be the one to take responsibility.
Ugh.
Kathy?
I'd ask if I was dead, but I can tell right away that this place isn't nearly hot enough.
Thank God. Are you okay?
Just peachy. How long was I out?
4 days.
Fuck. What about...
Mildred's okay. Don't worry.
That's a relief. The bike, then?
It was pretty beat up, but Dad fixed it. It's standing out in the parking lot.
But he hates me. Why'd he do that?
I'd be the first to admit that you're not his favorite person, but he happens to love this gal. And I'll tell you, she pouted real bad at him.
You didn't have to do that, E.
You're right. I didn't. But I wanted to. Sometimes people care. Everything doesn't always have to be some cynical tit for tat.
I guess not.
So, I heard about Lucas.
Don't remind me. He wanted to be a team and I turned him down. If I'd had his back that night, maybe he'd still be alive.
Or you'd both be dead. You know better than to blame yourself like this, Kathy.
Maybe so, but it doesn't matter. It's over. I'm finished. This medical bill will be the final nail in my coffin.
What's up with the defeatist attitude, Detective? That's not how we usually solve a case, is it?
You don't really want to help, E. You're just feeling guilty because I got myself hurt.
No, that has nothing to do with it. The Soothsayer killed Lucas. He was my friend too. Are we really gonna let this monster get away with what they did to him?
What's this? Dusting off the good old eye for an eye, are you, E?
No! This is about doing the right thing. The Soothsayer has to be stopped. Despite our faults, we've always made a great team. And it's time for us to step up. For Lucas. What do you say?
Well, I say we better get some heavy painkillers or we won't get far. I feel like I've been through a grinder.
That's the spirit. Hey, doctor! We've got a girl here in need of some heavy drugs. Stat.
That's the last thing I thought I'd ever hear come out of your mouth.
I'll go grab some lunch while you guys talk, okay?
Sure. See you in a bitty. All right, lay it on me, Doc. How bad is it?
You've suffered 2 rib fractures and some cuts and bruises, but your most serious condition is what's called a subdural hematoma, a buildup of blood on the surface of the brain.
Oh, fuck. That sounds serious.
It is. Most cases are treated with cranial surgery to drain the blood and alleviate the pressure. However, your hematoma is relatively small, and its location makes surgery a greater risk, so we chose a more conservative approach, managing it with medication and closely monitoring the results.
All right. How has the condition progressed?
We performed an MRI yesterday, and the good news is that the hematoma has shrunk in size. We believe it will heal on its own, but I would advise that you remain here under observation for at least 2 weeks.
That won't fly, Doc. Money is an issue. Can I check myself out and continue the treatment on my own?
Technically, yes. We can prescribe some corticosteroid pills to help manage the symptoms. I wouldn't recommend this course of action, though. You'd have to sign an AMA form.
Against medical advice, yeah. I'm aware of how that works. What risks should I know about?
Well, physical exertion and additional head trauma may exacerbate the injury, resulting in severe headaches, confusion, and loss of consciousness. If you're unlucky, it may even be fatal.
Well, damn. Guess I better take it easy. What about this neck brace thing?
Oh, that's just standard procedure in cases like this. Those x-rays came back clean, so you can safely remove it.
All right, good. Let's get that form then, Doc.
Very well. Oh, and before I forget, there was a young police officer here looking for you. He said he knew you?
Sounds like Josh. Thanks for the heads up. All right, all dolled up and ready to go. Time to get out of this joint. Geez, I'm popular. If I knew I'd
Why
get
is
this
the
many
librarian
visitors,
here?
I'd have crashed my bike months ago.
Greetings. It looks like you are feeling better.
Hi. Do I know you?
You don't recognize me. We met at the library a while back.
Oh, right. The librarian guy. No offense,
Taser,
buddy,
taser,
but
taser. Where's
what
my
are you
taser?
doing in what will
Taser.
soon cease to be my hospital room?
I apologize for barging in. I should properly introduce myself. I am Tom Ward, but you may know me as T.
Oh, you're the guy. You left me all those notes.
That doesn't
Yes.
make it better.
For reasons I cannot explain, I felt that a subtle approach was safer for both of us. However, given what happened to you and your late friend, the stakes are getting too high, so I'd like to propose an alliance.
An alliance? Why? Who are you? Have you been stalking me?
Who I am is not an easy question to answer, but I'll say this. Much like yourself, I have a score to settle with the Soothsayer.
That's so? What kind of score?
An immeasurable one. Everything was taken from me. My life was destroyed. I was enslaved.
Enslaved? Were you tied up in a creepy serial killer dungeon, or what?
Not quite. There is a malevolence hiding behind the Soothsayer. This evil found me at my lowest point, forcing me into bondage.
Are you saying that the Soothsayer is doing the bidding of someone else?
Yes. I also believe that the conjunction tomorrow will be instrumental to their plans.
Huh? What plans? What conjunction?
As for their plans, I don't know for sure, but I'm certain that the murders serve a specific purpose. The conjunction I speak of is when Saturn and Venus meet in the sky. It's the first such occurrence in over 80 years. Some believe that this event is charged with, esoteric potency.
Uh-huh. I think I've heard enough.
You don't believe me. I feared as much. Very well. I will pursue the Soothsayer on my own. Perhaps our paths will cross again.
Yeah, you do that. See you, buddy. There was something really off about that guy.
Hey, what'd I miss? Who was that man?
No one, just some creepy weirdo.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. I'm ready to head out. Let's go.
Okie dokie.
So, yeah, that about sums it up.
Wow. What a wild case. What will you do next?
The Chief Ranger should be back now, so I think I'll go talk to him about Cooper.
Yeah. It must be dangerous to confront Cooper himself, though, if he is who you think he is.
Yes. Before I go anywhere near him, I should retrieve Lucas's gun. I wasn't kept under police surveillance at the hospital, so the cops couldn't have found it yet. It must still be somewhere around the crash site.
Then there's Longhorn PI, right? Maybe Lucas left some things behind?
Assuming the cops haven't ransacked the place, yes. But good idea. I should check there sooner rather than later.
How can I help with all of this then?
Well, there's this cell phone that I found in Faith Cyrene's apartment. Passcode protected. Maybe you could do something with that?
You bet. I'll have that cracked in no time.
Great. Guess we have a plan then. Meet up here tonight?
Okie dokie.
All right. Oh, excuse me. Suppose that is the true start to day 5 then. We'll go ahead and end the episode here, and we'll see you then.